Okay, so I'm gonna go out and buy Sonic Frontiers when it releases, and I think you should too. I'll get to the reason why here real soon. Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake, and I am here talking about Sonic Frontiers, which is a game that has been at the very brunt of division for the Sonic community for a little bit now, ever since the beginning of June. Now, I will admit this division has been getting, well, less and less significant, but it's still here. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be a lot of people out there who still kind of have their doubts that aren't fully sold on this game, but I'm going to tell you this. As Sonic fans, I think we really need Sonic Frontiers to succeed. Now, hear me out. When it comes down to it, I would like to say, first of all, this money talks. And this is probably the most innovation that I've seen Sonic get since, well, I don't know, since Sonic Adventure, really. And I mean, they haven't really necessarily done a big open world like this since Sonic 06. Actually, I don't think Sonic 06 really gets to the same size as this, but even then, they haven't really necessarily done anything like this, so probably having a few cracks that show in between the teams, yes, it's understandable. I think it's kind of like the Pokemon Company, and when they did, Game Freak primarily, when they did Legends Arceus. Yeah, that game isn't really necessarily the most beautiful or stunning of games, but it was a really fantastic game. A game that I sunk a lot of time into. I also will admit to the fact that actually I think Sonic Team is kind of in the same boat with the Game Freak, is that they're doing something that they don't really necessarily have all that much experience in. I mean, they're doing a really good job with it though, from everything that we've seen so far. I mean, they've really polished up quite a bit, especially in between the IGN reveal and all that other stuff. Or, you know what, I bet you it probably was a really, really early build, instead of the build that they currently showed at the Summer Games Fest. But I gotta admit, the footage that we've seen from Summer's Games Fest is certainly turning the tides. And personally, I really do think that this is probably the most innovation that I've seen come from Sonic so far. Not to mention, also after hearing Iizuka say something about Sonic Adventure, well, I think there's even more people that are more hyped for this, and this is also why we need Sonic Frontiers to succeed. Because stop and think about it, it would be nice to have an Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 remake, wouldn't it? I mean, if they just polished up the graphics, got rid of some of the bugs and issues, and also kind of did something about the syncing issues with the lip sync and the timing of the dialogue. Granted, all except for that helicopter scene for the Sonic story, because, I mean, for the hero story and the very first cutscene, because, I mean, the chaoticness of that scene was actually kind of perfect. I don't know how on earth you could capture that again. But still, I would still say that, personally, I think if they remade Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, then, of course, they could probably go ahead and make a Sonic Adventure 3. Because then, of course, that would make sense. I mean, people would know what Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 is before they get to number 3. And, also, when it comes down to it, people would also enjoy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 being re-released, whether it be older fans or newer fans. Why? Because Sega hasn't re-released Sonic Adventure since PlayStation 3 and Xbox. And it's kind of, it's kind of sad when it comes down to it. Nobody's been able to play these games. Nobody's really seen that much interest in these games. And really, it's kind of sad altogether. Just with the fact that, well, these games really aren't getting the attention that they so much need and deserve. So basically, when it comes down to it, this is part of the reason why I think Sonic Frontier should succeed. Also, I think it would be a new step forward for Sonic, and it would lead to rather interesting concepts. Because personally, I think with this big, wide open world that Sonic is going for here, I think it would definitely help with speedruns in the case. I mean, this is like a baby's first speedrunning game, and I think a lot of people are going to be posting times just trying to get from one end of the island all the way to the other in the shortest amount of possible time. And I think that would be an excellent idea, especially in the case of Sonic. Because, you know, again, you're talking about a game that's basically all about momentum and speed. I mean, trying to keep yourself going as fast as you possibly can here, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that. So, personally, yes, I do think Sonic Frontiers should succeed, primarily because it's a good thing for the fan base. That means that Sega's going to listen. And again, as I said at the beginning, money talks. This is the best way that you can get a business to listen to. If you don't like a business practice that a business is doing, don't endorse it. If you do like a business business practice that a business is doing, then do endorse it. And I think Sonic Team is finally starting to listen to their fans. Maybe they might also be open to suggestions. I mean, like, Iizuka said that he doesn't have an idea ready for the next Sonic game, which, you know what? Hey, if you hit me up, I might give you an idea. I have a really excellent pitch planned for a really good Sonic game. I mean, if you really want to hear it, let me know down in the comments down below. And hey, also, while you're down there, please be sure to let me know. Am I crazy for thinking this, or do you think I'm absolutely right? Okay, now you could probably put the little blinders on and your boxing gloves on and whatever, because I finally explained I've already said my piece. So, anyway, please be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. I got more videos coming right up, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.